All right, boys, we are back, and it's time to continue Year 5 with our Arizona Coyotes up here at the trade deadline. And our regular season record not looking too good, 28, 28, and 5. So the playoffs, technically they are still a possibility, considering we have 61 points and the LA Kings ahead of us only have 4 points. We can also catch the wild card. St. Louis is ahead of us by 6 points, right? So, we can technically still catch teams, but, why all of a sudden are we going to start playing better? I don't really want to make any trades here at the trade deadline. I was asking you guys in the last video, should we just shit the bed? And a lot of you guys were saying, trade everyone off. But I was saying in the last video that the two trades that would make sense for this team right now would be Yandel and Hansel. But I can't trade Hansel right now because he's injured. He may become uninjured by the trade deadline, but it's 7 days left and right here. So 1, 2. You probably won't come back, right? So I can't trade away Hansel. And you know what? They have more than 1 year left on their contract, so I was thinking that in the offseason, the draft day, that would be the perfect time to make that trade because it looks like we're gonna have Calgary's first round pick this year, which is going to be a top 5 pick. So that could be a top notch prospect. Then we have Matthew Barzal, then we have Pilon and Jesse Mills. So then we can use the Hansel and Yandel trades after I've drafted that player to figure out what exactly we need for the future. I can make a trade right now, but I don't know what I'm getting. I could go after a player, but I don't think that's going to help us for this year. And we can still technically make the playoffs this year, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do nothing. I'm not going to make any trades to try to make the playoffs because I don't want to give up any assets. But I'm not going to trade away any older players just yet, just because the two main guys that I want to trade away, Hansel and Yandel, they can be traded in the offseason. It's not the end of the world. All right, so with that in mind, yeah, we really don't have to do anything. Let's just go to the end of the season. And before I start, let me just blow my nose quickly. All right, that's much better. So let's go here. Let's start the simulating, and we got to get some wins. What are the teams? You know what? Hang on a second. Let me just stop this one more time. I want to see what the teams that have the important games, like Minnesota right here. Let me just check out the standings right here. All right, so where's Minnesota? Yeah, so Minnesota really doesn't matter. The teams that we have to worry about would be LA, Vancouver, San Jose. Well, not really Vancouver and San Jose because we got to pass other teams anyways. So LA is a big team, and we just got to win against them. Chicago, St. Louis, and Nashville. So LA, Chicago, St. Louis, and Nashville. LA, Chicago, St. Louis, and Nashville. Okay, St. Louis. San Jose, we're not trying to exactly beat them, but there's another LA game. So St. Louis, LA, keep going here, Chicago, Nashville, yeah, St. Louis, again, ooh, yeah, there's a lot of games here. So, it's not necessarily about Vancouver, Calgary, we want to beat them again so they get a really bad record. So, it's not necessarily about winning as many games as we can, but we got to make sure that the teams that we're going up against in the wild card, we got to beat them in regulation. That's what we're hoping for. All right, so I don't mind some losses to some Eastern Conference teams. You got to expect that these teams that I'm trying to catch up are going to have some losses as well. But yeah, we got to beat those guys. All right, so remember those teams: LA, Chicago, St. Louis, and Nashville. So let's go here. Minnesota, they're ahead of us. Not really much we can do, but we can still get those points. I don't want to see 29 losses, man. Is that 29? Okay, we got an overtime loss there. That's what I mean. If we get points against teams that, really don't have any say in whether or not we make the playoffs, that's good news. Now, it's because we have a potential 2 really good picks. Let me go to scouting report here. Let's see what's... Ooh, so this year, you know what? This year could be perfect because... Oh, no, never mind. I was going to say, it looks like there's all goaltenders in the top 5 this year. We don't know what it is just yet. So McKenzie is center, two-way forward, OHL. Him and Barzal, that might not be bad. Sniper right winger, Lucas Petrie. He could be a perfect combination with Barzal. Yip, a grinder, OHL. Another sniper from the Dub. Yeah, let's go after the Dub because Kenneth Yip is a sniper, and so is Lucas Petrie, and they're both from the WHL. So we'll go to the Dub. WHL forwards. Yeah, I want to see which one's better. 6 weeks. There you go. Very nice. Now, is there any way I can I upgrade my scout at this point? GM tracker. Let's see. No, almost there. We're almost there for the full scouting upgrade. So we just got that loss against the Minnesota Wild. Yeah, Hansel's not back, so we're not going to be making that trade anyways. It wouldn't have happened. All right, so the Anaheim Ducks. Let's see their record. Yeah, they're ahead of us. Again, I just want to keep those regulation losses down. Yes, I got to get Hansel back in there. Absolutely. All right, so Bo Horvat. Go down there. Barzal over here. Domi, back down there. Samuelson, you're going to switch with Condra. And then Condra, you're going to switch with Hansel. There you go. And I'll scratch Condra. Very nice. Now, let me just get Hansel on the power play and all that. Barzal, you're going to go over here. We're going to go with Hansel. Very nice. 4-man power play. We're going to go with Hansel. This could be his last year, unless he pulls it all together right at the right time. Now, we'll leave the penalty kill. That's fine. Bo Horvat's got some decent stats. No, Hansel. All right, Samuelson. No, we'll get Barzell in there. I still want Barzell to get some ice time. Remember, if we make the playoffs now with this year and we have all these younger players, that might help them grow even that much more, right? So, this is what I mean. Let's just see what our team can do here. 28 regulation losses. That's the number we don't want to see increase. There you go. All right. I'm not going to get too happy about it. But now at least we're going to the Eastern Conference, like the Boston Bruins. If we can just get a point out of these guys. Oh, we got 2 points. All right, that's big. But I just mean it's not a big deal to lose to those teams because we're not competing directly with them. It'd be nice to get 2 points out of the New Jersey Devils. Martin Hansel's back, baby. Alternate captain. Show us what's good. Oh, baby. All right. Big game against the St. Louis Blues, boys. Big game against the St. Louis Blues. Dylan Strom's been you know what? Just continue. I don't want to mess with anything right now. We got a good thing going. Don't want to mess with anything. So here's the St. Louis Blues. Yeah, look, they've gone up in stats, it looks like. Let's see. St. Louis has got 71 points. We have 68. We've actually passed... We're in the wild card spot. We passed LA, all right? So it doesn't matter about these other teams. We can make the playoffs if we just keep on winning games now. But still, I mean, to compete with the wild card is still something that we should look at, all right? So here we go. Let's just go to the next big game. San Jose, that's a big game right there. All right, here we go. St. Louis, come on. I don't want to see a 29. I don't want to see a 29. I don't want to see... Oh, that's a big... Man, is this going to be like the year 2 where we just make a run at it? I don't want to jinx it. Edmonton's first in our division. All right. That's an overtime loss, though. We got an overtime loss. We got a point out of that. All of a sudden, our record is not looking... Okay. Shut up. Don't jinx it. Come on, we can beat Colorado. We can just get a point out of them. We are due a loss, though. Oh, my God. We got another one. Oh, my God. All right. The Arizona Coyotes. Martin Hansel came back to the lineup, and we're on fire right now. So let's take a look at the stats again. All right, we got 73 points, but look, we're only 2 points ahead of Vancouver and 2 points ahead of San Jose. If they beat us in regulation in this game, they've tied us. All right, and the Colorado Avalanche have 74. Nashville's got 72. St. Louis has got 72. Man, this is incredible. This is like a 12-team race for the playoff spot right now. 12 teams still are in the race in the Western Conference. This is going to be tight. We got to just keep on winning games. All right, so here we go. Back-to-back games against San Jose and LA. This is going to be massive. Come on, just give me 3 points. And no regulation losses if I can. Regulation loss to San Jose. That's huge. That is huge. Come on, come back with a win. Oh, man, please don't have... There you go. All right, I'll take that. We had the regulation loss to San Jose, but you know what? We had a lot of wins before that, and we answered right back with a win. That's a huge loss, though, to San Jose. That's big for them. All right, so again, I'm going to take a look at the stats. This is oh, yeah. Oh, man. All right, so at least we have more wins on regulation over San Jose. We tied them in points, but we're ahead of them. All right, but look over there, the wild card. St. Louis is up there. Yeah, we got to keep on winning games. So Pittsburgh, Carolina, Washington, Chicago. Yeah, well, can't really catch Chicago, but we'll go up here. All right, so Edmonton, first in our division. Come on, I don't want to see 30. I don't want to see 30. We got to get above 500. I don't want to see 30. Okay, that's an overtime loss. We got an overtime loss out of that. We have been getting points. Come on, Eastern Conference teams. So, yeah, we got to win. All right, good. I was expecting a loss to Pittsburgh. And we get a regulation loss to Carolina. All right, so there's a reg loss. We have 2 regulation losses since the trade deadline. That's pretty good. Washington, come on. I don't want to see a 31. Not back-to-back regs. There you go. All right. We're almost back up to legitimate 500 now, boys. 36 and 38, basically. All right, 27 goals for Tyler Toffoli. Kopitar's coming around as well. Oh, my God. It's coming down to the nitty-gritty. We have 80 points. We are in a playoff spot by 3 points because we do have a wild card position now. We're ahead of St. Louis in the Central Division. So we just need to keep on winning games. But here comes a huge stretch. We have Chicago, which we are not really going to compete with, so that's okay. Nashville we're competing with. Anaheim, we're competing with because we can pass Anaheim. They only have 82 points. And St. Louis, we're competing with. All right, and Edmonton and Anaheim. And holy shit. Yeah, these last 6 games are massive. So let's go for the first 3, all right? First 3. Come on. Now these are huge. Chicago. Now they're a good team. Don't know what to expect out of Chicago. I'm not really competing with them as much anymore. Oh, we got 2 points. All right. Nashville, huge game. Huge game. They're going for a wild card. Huge game. Don't show me a 31. Oh, that's a regulation win. We might have just killed Nashville's chances right there with that. That's huge. All right, Anaheim. We're trying to catch Anaheim, so it's good, but it's not the end of the world. I don't want to see 31. Just don't show me 31. Oh, there's 31. That hurts us. That hurts us, boys. That hurts us big time. A regulation loss. That's our third regulation loss since the trade deadline. Still playing good, though. But you know what I mean? Like, it hurts us. So St. Louis right now, they got 81 points. We have 84. So if we lose in regulation to them, yeah, they make up some ground, man. We definitely want to win this. And San Jose has tied us with 84 points. Vancouver's got 79. So St. Louis is the next. St. Louis and Nashville are the next wild card teams. Yeah, we got to keep winning. We have another game against Nashville? No, we don't. That win against Nashville was huge, man. All right, St. Louis. Oh my God, yeah, we'll just go one game at a time here. So St. Louis, come on, just give me a point. I just need points now. Just give me overtime losses to finish the year. We're in, I think. Come on. Oh, don't be a 32. Don't be a 32. Yeah. Oh my God, we're winning games. I love it. Mark Vizentine's up to 33 wins. He must be playing good. Our offense is tearing it up. All right, Edmonton and Anaheim. Can we catch them at all? Yeah, we can. We can catch both these guys. We might be able to win our division all of a sudden. Our division is shit in the bed. So let's see. Just give me 2 points out of these two games. Just give me 2 points, please. Just give me 2 points. Oh, regulation loss. Oh, no. Oh, no, not back-to-back regs. Please. Oh, okay, that's good. I got the 2 points that I wanted. That's good. It's come down to the final 2 games of the season, boys. Let's see where Vancouver sits. Vancouver's got 81 points. I don't think they're going to catch us. I have 88. The next wildcard team is Nashville with 83. That's what I'm talking about. This game against Nashville was huge. I think we might have snagged it up. I don't know how many games they got left, but if we can get another point, 2 more points, we're in. And we got Calgary the last game of the season. Oh my goodness gracious. Simulate, come on. Just give me another point. Give me another point. I don't want to see 33. I don't want to see 33. I don't want to see 33. Oh my God, we lose 4-0 to Vancouver. Second last game of the season. That hurts. All right, so 40, 33, and 8. We can get back to 500. Finish the year 41-41. Let's see. Oh my God, but we dropped out. Look at that. We dropped below San Jose. Now where? Nashville. Now Nashville looks like a team that can catch us, but they got to have like St. Louis, Colorado. If they have 2 games left, they might be able to catch us. So I need a point against Calgary. Where's Calgary? They got 74 points. Damn, look at LA. They got 74 points as well. So Calgary caught up a little bit. 76. So yeah, if Calgary gets this win, they might not have the first overall pick. So I really want to beat Calgary. All right, so let's go into the game. You know what? Hang on a second here. I got to make sure. This is very important. I got to make sure that Vizentine is in the net. Yeah, Vizentine is in the net. All right, so let's go into the game against the Calgary Flames. Boys, come on. It's the team dead last in the NHL. You're on home ice. You haven't been able to win a playoff game on home ice in how long? In like 5 years? Do it to get into the playoffs, all right, in front of your fans. First period. Okay, we're out shooting them 12-5. I swear to God, Darcy Kemper, if you do something here, oh no, Howla. If Howla does something here, I'm going to be pissed. Second period. Oh my God, Johnny Gaudreau. Are you freaking kidding me? Don't let the Calgary Flames beat us. They take away their first, and then maybe they take away my playoff position. Oh my God, don't do this to me. Come on, third period, somebody step up. What's with you guys on home ice and not showing up when the time is right? There you go, Hansel. He comes back from the injury. Please just get us to overtime. Please just get us to overtime. Yeah, all right, we got the point. Now, they got the point as well, so they may not have that top pick. Oh, they actually got the 2 points, all right? So, looks like the Calgary Flames came back a little bit. But still, it's a top 5 pick. It doesn't look like it's going to be the first overall pick anymore, but it's a top 5. Unless LA, but you know what? We got the extra point that we needed. Let's see. Yeah, see, Calgary passed LA now, so that kind of sucks. We didn't get the first overall pick, and they have 76 points, so they could be ahead of Ottawa and New York now. They could have like the 4th overall pick, which would really suck, because I was thinking we had the 1st or 2nd overall guaranteed. So let's simulate up here, and let's see if I made the playoffs or not. Please, God, make the playoffs. Please. This would be an incredible run, just like the year 2 run. I want to save this as well. Make sure I don't friggin' lose any of this. Let's simulate ahead. Let's just see. Oh, yeah! At the start of the year, I advised you that I wanted 42, and you only got 40. I made the playoffs, son! Once again, GM Superb Man gets the Arizona Coyotes into the playoffs. And we did it in a year where we played our younger players. So they're going to have even more experience now. And we're going up against the Edmonton Oilers. All right. So we finished the year pretty good. The last 4 games, we lost 3, which kind of sucked. But you know what? It don't matter. So hang on a second. I want to make sure I don't lose that. All right, that's much better. So holy crap. Let's take a look at the standings. Let's see who finished dead last. Where's the Calgary pick? Let's see. Calgary. Oh, sweet. So the LA Kings actually got 2 more points, so Calgary ended up dead last. All right, boys, so what a... you go back to that Eric Howlett trade now. I made the playoffs still. I played our younger players, and I still got a top... I guaranteed myself the 2nd overall pick. Second overall pick guaranteed, all right? And I'll take the second overall pick. That's a 4.5-star stud coming into our team this year. And we get to go on a playoff run. Even if we have a first-round exit, you know, we're still giving our fans something to cheer about. You know what I mean? We're a consistent team over here in the Western Conference for the last 4 years. So I'm happy with that. Revenue is going up in Arizona. So goals for per game, 2.93 for us. Pretty good. So we're a goal-scoring team. We can score goals. 7th in the NHL. Goals against per game. All right, so that got better, 2.78. I mean, we were like 30th at a time, 16th, so that's good. Power play percentage, 20, so that's good. Our power play is doing good. Penalty kill percentage, 79.7, so that could be a lot better. Oh, excuse me. Home record, 19, 16, and 6. We need to win a home game in the playoffs this year, man. And away record, 21, 17, and 3. And our last 10, 5, 4, and 1. It was before, like from the trade deadline up to a week before we finished. We went on a really good run. Thank God. The Arizona Coyotes are back in it, baby. So player stats for the season. I guarantee you somebody stepped up big time towards the end. When I checked out the stats in the last video, there was nobody that was really special with their stats, you know, but I guarantee you that's changed now. First line, second line, somebody showed up. I know it. Forwards, let's see this. Kopitar's only 66 points. Wow, Yakupov and Toffoli. It must have been a whole team effort there. Toffoli had a pretty good year. 28 goals on that first line. So Kopitar, Yakupov, and Toffoli. I mean, they could have done better. But again, we didn't start winning games to the end of the year. If we were on a President's Trophy winning team, I'd imagine they're all at least 25 goal scorers, maybe even 30. All right, but Hansel had 50 points in 75 games played, 25 goals. Our second line center, he came back and helped us out big time. Riley Smith, only 49 points. Domi, 43. Barzell, 28, but he's a +4. All right, so that's good news. Pierlini, 25 points. Horvat, 25. Zach Smith, 22. See, we had a lot of depth goal scoring this year. A lot of it. A lot of our young players are like 20, 30-something points. I like it. Defensemen. All right, look at all the defensemen scoring goals. We had 13 goals from Ekman Larson. We had 19 goals from Yandel, and we had 12 goals from Barry. I mean, our defensemen are scoring goals as well. 58 points for Ekman Larson, 52 points for Yandel, and 50 points for Barry. That's a really good year. And then goaltenders, I mean, he did it again, boys. He got us to the playoffs. He definitely got that goals against average back on track. It's still not that good, but it was a lot worse. 2.55 goals against average, 34, 25, and 2, and a save percentage of 91.10. So he got it back up there. So good job, Mark Vizentine. But Google Vaz did not have a very good year. All right, so we're going to have to rely on Vizentine this year in the playoffs. I'm fine with that, though. The kid got us here. So let's take a look. I'll do everyone here. Forwards, top goal scorers, Tyler Seguin with 52. All right. Yeah, still the same names that we've been seeing. Sagan, Stamkos, Galchenyuk. Yeah, the Galchenyuk and Pacioretty and Subban combination is always good. Yep. All right. So it looks pretty good for points. Let's go defenseman. Where was, Ekman Larson right here. Not bad for Ekman Larson, but you can't stop PK Subban in this game. And Erik Karlsson, they're tearing it up on those teams. I'm fine with that, though. They're 91 and 90 overall. It makes sense. Goaltenders. Let's see, the best goals against average with games played. Let's see, 2.3 for Tuukka Rask, that's good. 2.37 for Polovica, the guy that I signed and gave back to Buffalo. You're welcome, Buffalo, you goofballs. Jim Superb, man, so good, he's helping out other teams. Yeah, there you go. All right, 2.3, yeah, there's Carey Price. He's got some good numbers. Yep, all right. So there you go. There are the player stats. What else do I want to do? Let's just quickly take a look at the GM options and go to progress reports. All right, let's take a look at this now. Chipchura went down. Barzell went up to 82. All right, so he had a growth year. That's what I mean. We played him in the NHL, and he grew. All right. Gormley, he had a growth year. Ekman Larson grew a little bit. That's good. Garbett. Horvat actually dropped, I think, because he is supposed to be on the second line, maybe. All right, that's okay. He's still only 24 years old, and you know what? If he caps off at 84 overall, I'm fine with that. He's a third liner for us, so I'm fine. Barry, there you go. He grew a little bit. There's everyone else. Let's see any goaltenders. Let's see. Google Vaz. Google Vaz didn't grow at all. Oh, my God. Google Vaz. You're becoming a very sore spot on my roster here. Korostelov grew. Marner grew. Jesse Mills grew. Bure grew. Sprong grew. All right, so all these players who were almost NHL ready still grew in the AHL. So, I mean, look at all these young players that are going to be coming up to our team eventually. That's what I mean about Yandel and Hansel. But, I mean, Jesus, if these guys continue to take us far into the playoffs, I don't think I want to trade these guys. These guys will be, you know, they're fixtures here in Arizona. And it's not like the Phoenix Coyotes when I first started here. You know what I mean? Where there wasn't a lot of success. And there were some playoff seasons. There was a trip to the Western Conference Finals. Yeah, but look what we've done here now. We've gone playoff, 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 playoff. In 5 years as the GM, I've made the playoffs 4 consecutive years. It's pretty good. Year number 2, it was lucky I made it in with 90 points. And year number 5 is lucky I made it in with 89 points. But you know what? Doesn't matter. I got the job done. So we're here in the playoffs, boys. I'm glad I didn't make any trades. And now we can go for that playoff run and also still make those trades in the offseason and still get the second overall pick guaranteed. All right, so I think it was a very good year. Even though we didn't accomplish, what we wanted to by, becoming a President's Trophy winning team, fine. That's eventually a goal that we want to reach. We made it back to the playoffs, and I think because we played our young guns, we're going to be a much better team next year. But we can't focus on next year. We got to focus on this playoff run. And we're going up against the Edmonton Oilers. So let me know what you guys think. Any line changes, let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one.